has the power to change the world. Life nowadays is advanced and modernized, and art holds a very significant role. Now, it stimulates the society by translating experiences through time and space. It also influences the opinion of people through visual inspiration. Welcome to the ArtExpress. My name is Tulokbe Lamidi. Hyper-realistic artist Adeolu Saga, popularly known as Saga of the Big Brother Naija fame, collaborates with other sterling artists Raji Bamidele and Ken Nwadiobu to launch his debut exhibition titled A Subtle Reflection at the Omnica Gallery, Lagos.
A subtle reflection is just three brothers coming together to reflect on all their past experiences, their struggles, their joys, their successes and their failures, times when they were happy, depressed, anxious. It's just about reflecting ourselves through our paintings so that every other person can interpret it in their own way, basically, yeah. Because art is supposed to speak truths that are hidden. Personally, art is just a language to me, It's another language, just like speaking, just like dancing too can be a language, just like acting can be a language. So art for me is the language I want to speak through my art. My art mostly is about emotions and issues that have to do with like mental health, honesty, because eventually we are all struggling, and these are the things that my art want to speak about, whether African or European, whichever way, we all fundamentally have these emotional struggles within us or things that give us joys.
I see a lot of naturality, things that are natural. I see things that you can relate with, as in human beings. Arts, you have arts in different types. You have nature, you have this, you have that. This is an art that deals with faces and human beings. And then, one thing about human beings is that just look at our faces. It tells you a lot of stories, So these faces I'm seeing here, I'm hearing stories about them, even in my head, without anybody even, making effort to tell me. So that's one thing about art, the veil, the colors on it. And then I look at the person wearing the veil, the appearance. Then you want to see the conflict. Is it something to do with religion? As in, the religion I'm talking about? And will it come out like this? As in, hopeless? Even though we're not seeing, that area which is sensitive. But yet, you're looking at, something that raises some questions within you. And you want to say, well, the imagination behind it, at the end of the day, is what you are actually, admiring.
The debut exhibition features the works of guest artists Raji Bamidele, a modern contemporary artist known for his masterful use of color and texture, and Ken Nwadiobu, a multidisciplinary visual artist who creates innovative conceptual drawings and paintings. The collaboration between Saga and these talented artists is a harmonious fusion of diverse artistic expressions. Showcasing his art pieces through this journey of subtle reflection, Saga's debut theme is an art's influence on the human psyche as it takes all creatives and lovers of this art form on a visual expedition of the self and the world around us.
Like the artist said, is facing your battle. And you can see that one in two different concepts. This one stoically, and this one with a little bit of panache. The same concept presented in two different ways. Very lovely. you can see it's coming into life, particularly this one. If you can see, they are the same people, the same two people, you know, different ways. Lovely.
My name is Tosin Oshunkoya. I'm an art enthusiast, and I'm so excited to be here. What defines every artist is their creativity. I mean, if you look at this artwork here, you could see items, elements that we see every day. And this is very basic. What he has done is the combination of charcoal and the background, which is the platform. And what you see here is some of the items of the charcoal here have been painted gold. Charcoal will certainly go through fire. Gold would also go through fire. What that means is that in life we go through a lot of struggles, but the end justifies the means. And he's been able to demonstrate that. And you could see also at the background and high, which in my view, because everybody, when we look at an art symbol, we ask ourselves, what does it mean to us? We have different perspective to it. My perspective to this is the fact that there's a young boy who probably see into the future and is asking himself, am I going to go through fire in this country, particularly in Nigeria, right? But at the end of it all, there must be light at the end of the tunnel.
Also on gallery, Lagos Continental Hotel, in collaboration with the Nikkei Arts Gallery, presents 6 Nigerian visual artists in a group exhibition of visual dialogue between the established and emerging artists tagged Nexus, curated by Yusuf Drodola.
My name is Bolaji Ogunwo. I'm an artist and a painting lecturer in University of Lagos. I'm a painter. I paint impasto. Impasto is a rich application of colors on canvas, as you can see from this piece behind. And I'm doing that because I want to project what the quality of country Nigeria I want to see. We are rich in human capacity. We are rich in natural resources. So I project with my work a better, a richer and heavier Nigeria to come. So this is titled Head or Tail. As you can see, is a portraiture of the equestrian figure, a horse. And my work speaks to this nation, Nigeria, because I'm interested here. I want to see a better Nigeria. Head here, or tail. Head is leadership, tail is followership. So for us to get it right, both of them has to align. The headship, the followership, they must work together. But most importantly is the headship, because the head in every, whether human or animal, as a sense organ, is the most important part of the body that must function for the other parts of the body to function. So if the head functions well, then the tail will follow suit. Okay, so this is oil on canvas. I paint also with acrylic, but at this point, this is oil on canvas. And I'm doing oil because as a nation, we are rich in natural resources, and oil is one of our major, I don't have access to the crude oil, but this is what I'm doing with the oil color at my disposal to paint a better Nigeria that very soon we'll see a brilliant Nigeria, a fruitful Nigeria, and that's what is here.
I like to do things that are solid, so that is why I go into sculpture. Even when I was very little, I mold, I design. So my father encourages me very well to maybe use some ways to make sure I follow the line of art. So that is what really motivates me to. I title it, this is a tiger. So the title is Stings. So like the other cats, like lion is a pride. You like to go with so many other lions. So they walk in families. So the tiger is a solitary animal. He walks alone. So tiger hunts alone. So I believe that anything that always walks alone has some secret. So they are very secretive. That is why I title it Stealth. So we have to do secrecy. So that is why I gave it that title.
Like this, and based on beads on board, and textile. That's Adeolu in different colors, but most especially on indigos, because indigos is a color of love that brings people to itself. So most especially I based on indigo. And there's like this work, we have this day and night, and these the activities surrounding it. So that's why it is. This is just crowd. Like it's just a crowd. You can say it's different colors and all of that. That's crowd. Act is interesting.
Yeah, this is a painting that I titled Vision or Mission. And when you look at the works, you have one eyes being reserved, and you have the other one which is big, for you to see beyond where you are today. So you need to have a mission. Vision alone is not it without having a mission behind it, and that mission will determine how far you can go, and that is what this piece is talking about. Actually, when I was working on this, artists won't know what exactly, if you are natural and you are sincere to yourself, you might not actually, when you start the work, you might not know, the end, but alongside different ideas will be coming. Like this work, I don't like working, at once. I like do the work, leave it, because that is how, I have an incubating period where those ideas will keep coming before I now finalize, okay, let me put this one, let me remove this one. I actually did several, sketches before and I came up with this.
The 6 creative artists were meticulously selected to give a maximum array of dynamic art tastes to the art community, ranging from painting, metal sculpture, fabric assemblage, textile, mixed media and recycling. Each artist presents 5 works, while some miniatures serve as a complement to fuse the space.
Today on Theatre, the Crown Troupe of Africa's Theatre on Wheels project, in collaboration with Glover Memorial Hall and Lufodo Productions, present This Loyal Judas, using the story of Jesus and Judas as a springboard. Let's enjoy.
It's a beautiful opera. I don't even know how to describe, the performances, the songs. It's an amazing way to localize a Bible story that we thought we knew. And the way it's been done, you normally expect this to only be at Christmas. But the lessons of it, the creativity they've brought to it, the way they've localized the story itself, there's just so much insight and so much power in the way it's been done. I'm very excited about the quality of talent that we have, and obviously to watch it in this beautiful Glover Hall Memorial stage is in itself quite a thrill.
My name is Gloria Osayomori, and I'm really glad I did not miss this event because it's bringing an infusion of what we've read in the Bible, the stories, movies we've watched about Jesus, and also seeing it in real life. You can just imagine the feelings that the disciples of Jesus had when he was being taken, when he was killed, and the way Judas also felt when he was hoping Jesus was going to disappear. Bringing everything in real life is really very interesting and makes me appreciate the whole storyline entirely. And it's something I would love to watch again, and something I would love to experience one more time.
I just finished watching Disloyal Jesus. It was a really exciting and enjoyable interpretation of the Jesus story. I left feeling happy and feeling a joyous feeling even after a sad story. So that is a fresh take and fresh interpretation of the story, and it's one which I would like to watch some other time again.
Disloyal Judas interrogates the role of action in destiny and raises questions on the possibility or otherwise of altering destinies through actions. Using the story of the relationship between Jesus and Judas as a springboard, the opera, laced with a good dose of humor, meanders through various musical genres in the explication of a well-known story told in a never-seen-before way.
I played Jesus in Disloyal Judas. Lessons learned from the role I played is never trust anybody. And if you know something, when you predict something, don't make it happen. If it is bad, you just change it. You understand? And that's, if I were to be Jesus and I knew I was going to die, I would change everything. I would poison Judas. The experience is good.
I played the role of Judas. It wasn't easy at all, putting everything together. We spent like weeks, like 2 to 3 weeks, putting everything together. Although we have everything down before. So in order for we coming together to bring it up again, was just hectic. But thank God for everything.
Disloyal Judas is a play about the passion of Christ, really. But looking at it from the angle of Judas. Now, in the afternoon, the argument that won was that he was disloyal Judas. In other words, a loyal disciple. But tonight, the argument was no, he was a disloyal Judas. And for the audience of tonight, for them it was the fact that he took the money. He shouldn't have taken the money. If he hadn't taken the money, then they would have listened to the arguments. In the afternoon show, the audience were like, well, he did have a point by saying that he really didn't expect Jesus to be caught or to stay caught, to stay, arrested and all that. So it's a very interesting play, and it's very interesting argument that he puts before the audience. And it was just beautiful to see all the dances from different parts of Nigeria, and also a lot of modern choreography as well. So we hope to bring it back again, for our audiences on this side of the city. And I know that a lot of our audience, the audience that came today, they really enjoyed themselves.
Today is the story of Jesus and Judas, and the aim of the production is just to examine, the relationship between Jesus and Judas. For instance, would you be celebrating Easter if Judas did not do what Judas did? And is Judas really disloyal, or was Judas, loyal? A friend, a very close friend, who maybe was scammed into doing what he did, thinking that, he's seen Jesus do so many miracles, walked on water, waked the dead, and so on and so forth. And sometimes they go out. Okay, let me use contemporary terms. They go out for shows sometimes. There's no money, They go to places, they say, you have to pay tax. There won't be anything. Jesus will say, go and look for a fish, and then they'll bring out money from it, from inside the fish, Or they have multitude behind them, no money to feed them. A rich man came to join them. Jesus said, if you want to join us, you have to go and drop all your wealth. That's to say, the terrain is not sinful. So all those 12 out of the multitude that have been following him were the die-hard, those who believed in him. But then maybe some of them started thinking, but we need to make money, we need to survive. And so probably Judas did what he did, thinking that it would be difficult, to capture Jesus. And this is just for us to examine our relationship, how we unconsciously sin against ourselves, sin against our friends, betray people without actually planning to betray people, And that's what played out in Disloyal Judas.
Indeed, art is a way way of life that must be mastered. To be an artist is to discover yourself and channel your inner ability to express your thoughts. Let's do this again same time next week. Bye for now.